You ever look at a pile of old electronics and just see, well, junk? Today, we're going to crack open an old desktop computer, find its powerful, beating heart, and give it a brand new life on the workbench.
So we're going to answer a pretty simple, but I think really exciting question. Can you actually turn electronic trash into an essential, powerful tool for your own projects? Well, spoiler alert, the answer is a huge yes.
You know, if you're an electronics hobbyist, you eventually hit this wall. You need a good, reliable bench power supply to bring your ideas to life. The problem? The professional ones can be seriously expensive. And at the same time, old desktop PCs, packed with perfectly good parts, are just piling up in closets and landfills.
And this is where it gets really interesting. I mean, just look at this. On one hand, you could go out and buy a pro power supply for hundreds of dollars. Or you could find the core component we need sitting in an old computer, totally free for the taking. The choice is kind of obvious, right?
That's right. Tucked away inside all these obsolete machines is this powerful, well-engineered, and almost always perfectly functional heart, the ATX power supply. It's a total unsung hero just waiting for a second chance.
Okay, so let's properly introduce the star of our show, the ATX supply. We're about to dive into what makes this little metal box so incredibly special for a project like this.
So ATX just stands for Advanced Technology Extended. It's a standard that Intel came up with way back in the 90s. Now, because it's a standard, these things are everywhere, and they are high-quality switching power supplies. That means they're super efficient and stable, designed to reliably power an entire computer 24/7 for years. But the real magic, the part that gets me excited, is in the numbers. Get this, a typical ATX supply can push out over 20 amps on its 3.3 and 5-volt lines, and over 15 amps on the 12-volt line. For something you can literally pull out of the trash for free, that is an absolutely astonishing amount of clean, stable power.
So how do we unlock all this potential? You might think it's some kind of complex electronic wizardry, but it's not. It really just comes down to 3 simple little magic tricks to tell the power supply what we want it to do.
All right, here's the game plan. First up, the wake-up signal. The power supply won't just turn on by itself. You have to find the single green wire, the power supply on wire, and connect it to any black ground wire. This basically tricks the supply. It thinks the motherboard is telling it, okay, time to wake up and get to work. Second, the stay on load. To keep the voltage nice and stable, some of these older supplies need to have a little bit of work to do. So we add a simple power resistor to the 5-volt line. It creates a tiny, constant power draw that keeps all the internal circuits happy. And finally, the power taps. This is where we make it all useful. We just connect the main color-coded voltage wires to new binding posts so we can easily access all that power. Okay, but hold on. Before you even think about cracking one of these open, a really important safety warning. You have to be very careful. Those big capacitors inside can hold a dangerous electrical charge for hours, sometimes even days after it's been unplugged. So please, always handle with caution. Never touch the guts of the thing unless you're absolutely sure they're discharged. All right, with those steps done and safety in mind, let's see how this tangle of wires transforms into a finished, genuinely useful piece of workshop equipment.
And there it is, your brand new bench power supply. It gives you 3 of the most useful DC voltages you'll ever need for hobby electronics. It's got a common ground, an on-off switch with indicator lights so you know when it's on standby versus fully powered up, and it's all tucked into a nice enclosure for safety and convenience. It is a complete, total transformation.
But this project is about way more than just building one cool gadget. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the bigger picture, because this is where it gets really important.
And this really gets to the heart of it. This isn't just a clever hack, it's a whole shift in mindset. You save a ton of money. You rescue a perfectly good piece of technology from a landfill, which reduces e-waste. You learn invaluable hands-on skills and start to understand the tech that powers our world. But most importantly, it teaches you to look at so-called junk and see hidden potential. Which leaves us with one last thought to chew on. The next time you see an old piece of tech gathering dust, don't just see a relic. Ask yourself, what hidden potential is sitting in your closet?